The Henderson Police Department is investigating a deadly shooting involving two adult males. It happened just before 1:30 this morning near Eastern and St. Rose Parkway. When officers arrived, one of the victims had already been taken to the hospital by friends but later died. The other victim was transported in critical condition. It's not clear what led up to the shooting. No information about a suspect has been released.